The Holographic Warrior is a fly Brent has recently tied and fished with some nice results. He selected these materials that have been used on other good patterns to create this effective little fly that catches lots of good trout.
Hey everyone, welcome to the segment on the bench. Today I'm going to bring you a little holographic warrior here. It's a fly that's been really fishing well. Let's get a hook in the vise. I'm going to be using a size 14 continuous curve. I'll be putting on a 3/32 tungsten bead from Togans. Little thread started here, some 6/0 black. Then I'll bring in a little bit of my thread. Or lead. I should put some 10 thou lead on and behind that bead just to hold everything in place, get help with the taper. Push straight up in behind the bead. Then I'll get my thread, build a dam right in behind that lead. Very suggestive little guy. Okay, then make sure the lead's laying nice and flat. Then I'll come in with some holographic black. Grab 2 strands of that. Over the middle, just bend, fold it over itself. And I'll just tie that along the top and around the corner. On the end here. And we'll just, you can hand over hand that. I'll just wrap that on my nerve vise. Sure that's all covered there. And that builds a really nice body and gives a little segmentation when you use several strands. This is quite a nice holographic flash. A friend of mine gave me that. He found that years ago. Come out of Superfly. Holographic black is all it says, but it's kind of quite a unique kind of a gunmetal, and also looks like a little purple hue in there somehow. Okay, now over the top, I'll just bring in some Antron. This has actually got a little UV in it. Put that off nice and short. What I'll do also is keep that a little more durable. I'll just bring in a little bit of my Solarez bone dry. That on there. Should have done that before I put my little Antron on, but that'll be all right. Just soaks all the way around. Cook that on really nice, making it a little more durable. Now, get some fine wire. This is a stainless steel wire, dubbing brush wire. I use a lot of that. I'm just going to tie that on just behind the bead and bend it over itself, tie it back, throw a half hitch on there. You can use 8/0 black as well. I just had 6 in front of me, so that's what I'm using. 8 will be just fine on a size 14. Now this is also from Togans. This is a dark shadow dub. Now what I've done is chopped it really fine in my coffee bean grinder for collars. I've used this on a lot of my flies, different patterns, and it's been working just very, very well. It's been a very nice add-on. So that's nice, and you can tie your own flies. You can really customize. You'll find something you're going to really fall in favor with and use it here and there and add it on to some of the other old material or patterns that you like over the years. Simple little add-on like that sometimes really does tricks them out nice. Okay, so we got that. And I'll bring in some head cement here on my thread. With my whip finish tool. And I'll just whip finish that behind the bead. It soaks right up inside nicely. Slice that off. And there it is. A holographic warrior. If there's some of these that look a little bit long, it's really hard to trim, get some of that. You get the odd one that gets a little long, but you'll see that color is really a plus. A little bit of antron over the top works great. I'll fish this primarily with a floating line, or I also have a clear tip, intermediate clear tip on a floater. It's an integrated line there, so it works very, very well. It's another one of my favorite ways to fish this. And the fish will eat this static or just 2-inch strips or whatever. You don't have to strip it too fast, of course. It's a little bug. And it'll get down deep too. If you want to hang it under a cork, you sure can do so. It's been very, very effective. So there it is, my little holographic warrior. All the best. Thanks again for watching.
We appreciate Brent sharing another one of his favorite flies. Check out his YouTube channel for more informative tips and techniques. Thanks for joining us on the bench.